Alright guys, here we are. It is Monday. It's about 3:20 p.m. Eastern. Got about 40 minutes to go before the cash close. We've done a bunch of scalping in this area. Just long trades along the current TT, Universal TT off the highs, coming into the ladder TT coming off of previous swing point lows and creating a swing point in here. But before it's gotten into this area, we've done some scalping just off the current TT. Every time it comes in and kisses the TT, you see that pretty much immediate reaction. So we've caught some scalps through here. Again, going to continue to look for scalps here to the long side. And also, I'd like to scalp around a runner. If we get multiple contracts on, I'm going to hold a runner for a move back in towards the middle line, at least into these 32s, if not a little bit higher. Be right back here, guys. Still watching here. Any push lower into these TTs here, and we're going to have the algo fire off. I'm doing this automated, but it's the same way. If you're manual, you're looking at the same area. The only difference is the algo's doing it automatically. The algo waits for an actual touch of whichever TT I have it looking at. When you're manual, you don't have to obviously wait for the actual touch. If it comes in close proximity, you like the trade, you take it. You don't have to wait for the actual touch. All right, we've got to push down here. Looking like did we get a fill here? Hold on 1 second. Don't think we got a fill there. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We did get a fill. We got a fill at 23.75. Right here. Didn't see it. As soon as it came down to touch. Only got one on and just took it off on the uptick. Yep, the fill was at 23.75. It's set for 10 ticks. Again, if we would have got more than one on there, would have held. See if we can catch a little bit more of a runner late in the day. Russell's still strong. In the middle of the range, yes, still strong. YM, probably the weakest out of the four. But everything pretty much holding here. Nothing really selling off hard, so good reason to try and hold a runner. If we would have gotten another piece on, we would be holding a runner right now. Let's see what else. If we get any more pushes down here, we'll see if we get any more fills. I'll be right back. And this is what we mean here. This is what we're looking for. As a potential target for runners. If we would have had a runner on, we do not have a runner on. But the Universal TT not isn't only giving us entry points, it also helps us in managing the trade. Number one, it's giving us entry points. Number two, it helps us manage our risk. If we get a full bar below, or if our current TT breaks below the ladder TT that's telling us stops are hit, we'll get out. And number three, with winning trades for targets, if we're going for runners, and the algo is programmed just to automatically go for 10 tick scalps. This particular algo, we have different algos programmed for different levels. This one's programmed for 10 tick profit targets, I should say. But if you're holding a runner, we're going for a push back into this target line here, and we have two of them converging right here, so it's going to be a good magnet for price. But we'll continue to watch here, see if we can get any more tests back down. We'll see what happens into the cash close here. I'm just going to pause this video and keep it still on so I can continue recording if anything else happens. If not, I'll just end it. Alright guys, so again, no fill, no runners, but if we were holding runners, this just about came into target. It's good enough for me. I mean, if you're holding a runner there, that's a nice healthy profit there for a scalper to catch a runner of basically almost 10 points, or around 10 points in the NQs. Still watching here, guys. Haven't gotten any more fills, and I'm going to give it a little bit more time here. We're going to readjust some TTs here and see if we can kind of converge the range a little bit and see if we can get some fills here going forward. Alright guys, just creeping past the 3:30 hour here, New York time. In the spirit of keeping these videos short and sweet, going to end this one here. I was hoping to get another retest. We did not. We've come up into our targets for any runners. If we would have held runners, that would be the target area. From here, this is no man's land here in the middle of the range. We don't have any levels in here. We do not like getting involved in the middle of the range unless we do have a good level. But you're putting yourself at risk there of taking on some heat, because as they come into the middle of the range It's very easy to get those cross the range types of moves to the edge of the range, you know, either taking us all the way to the top edge of the range or to the bottom edge, but either way makes it very hard to really control your risk in a tight manner there, because you've got quite a ways to go from the middle to the edge. So not a good spot to look for trades usually, right smack dab in the middle. We're going to call it a day here. It's been a very busy day. A lot of opportunity today. Trade patient, trade well. We'll see you in the trade room.